News Night at 6, 2 shooting investigations in central Washington leading to arrests here in the Tri-Cities. What we've learned from law enforcement. Stacey.
And we're expecting, again, hot conditions for the next several days. On top of that, high fire danger. All the details coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
All right, Stacey, and we are continuing to track fires across the region amid Independence Day celebrations.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Right off the top at 6 o'clock, we have breaking news tonight. A fire in Richland has destroyed a home. This is a live look on Smith Avenue. It's a neighborhood not far from Marcus Whitman Elementary School. For those of you familiar with the area, multiple fire agencies are on scene right now, along with Richland Police. Utility crews are also there. We're told that the heat damaged power lines, so they had to shut off the electricity for a while, but it has been turned back on. The cause of the fire under investigation, but crews on scene tell us nobody was home at the time. And we thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Alyssa Warner. We're going to get right over to Stacey because, Stacey, you've been telling us the fire danger is going up alongside those temperatures.
We're in extreme fire danger. We have red flag warnings for all of the Cascade Mountains, the Yakima, Kittitas valleys, and above. Hot and dry, as you know. Low humidity. We could see humidity sink down as little as single digits over the weekend. Plus, we're going to see some breezy afternoon winds picking up through the Yakima, Kittitas Valley. Add to that our excessive heat warning for pretty much the entire state. Everybody's either in a heat advisory or a watch or a warning right now with triple-digit temperatures, a long string of them, at least in our area, with little overnight relief. Tonight, though, okay, 66 should be very pleasant, clear and breezy. Those gusty winds tonight in the Yakima and Kittitas valleys. Right now on our Legend Sky Cam, looking out at the Columbia River, that looks like a good place to be. 99 degrees or humidity at 16%. That will continue to drop. Those winds have picked up a little bit at 10 miles per hour. Now, speaking of the river, if you're heading out tomorrow, look for triple-digit temps. Water temperatures right a little bit over 60, just under 65 degrees. UV index is high, so apply that sunscreen. So clear and warm tonight. Those breezy winds in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, right where our elevated fire danger is, plus dangerous heat. Lots to break down tonight in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacey, we'll see you then. Fire agencies from all across the Tri-Cities are just now catching up on sleep after multiple fires during the last 24 hours. But firefighters now say they are extremely worried about this weekend. Between 4th of July Thursday night and early Friday morning, there were many house fires and vegetation blazes. But according to both Kennewick and Benton County Fire Departments, this year, the amount of calls for help was about average.
We don't have the total number. We're still working through that data. Some of the calls were mutual aid, helping other partners, so we're still trying to get the final numbers.
It was actually a pretty normal 4th of July for us regarding call volumes. We saw a little bit bigger fire out on the flat top this year, but yeah, it was pretty average 4th of July for us.
Benton County Fire District 4's chief says light wind and other factors contributed to things not getting totally out of hand.
Yes, no wind on the 4th of July is a good thing. That means that, when people are shooting aerial fireworks, items like that, they go kind of where they're supposed to go rather than sideways or get blown off course. So
the three things that we look for would be temperature, for sure, dries out fuels very, very quickly when it's hotter outside. Humidity is another concern, so if humidities are really, really low, we definitely worry about fire danger, and then wind.
Fire officials on Friday told me that doing things like creating public service announcements also help.
We'd like to at least educate the public to help them understand what is legal, what is not legal, encourage them to participate in the River of Fire, a great professional venue to see the fireworks.
This was only the second year where fireworks were legal in the city of Kennewick. KFD had extra staff on duty and used specialized vehicles like their off-road unit for precautionary patrols. Is it a bad thing that we have fireworks legal now?
That is a good question. That's a question that our community is answering through the decision process of we've decided that fireworks are going to be legal here in the city. Certain fireworks are going to be legal. It's sometimes difficult to draw a connection between fireworks, whether they're legal or illegal, and the fires that are occurring in the city.
Both departments I spoke with on Friday say they are now worried about this coming weekend's heat wave.
So far, what we're seeing right now are very high temperatures, and we're monitoring closely humidity and wind.
I would just say, hey, we're kind of on this hot spell. Fire danger still in high category. A lot of times it's not a burn day, so please don't be burning.
Now, the Pasco Police Department released their 4th of July statistics earlier today. There were a number of overdoses, and police responded to 9 other calls from DUI crashes to a robbery at the Albertsons. And by the way, if you burn someone else's home down because you lit off illegal fireworks, you can face serious charges. All right, let's head to Franklin County now. Fire officials with Franklin County, Pasco, and Walla Walla fought this house fire on Melody Lane for several hours earlier this morning. Fire officials say no one was home at the time of the fire, but a large part of the house was destroyed. The cause of the fire under investigation. The Red Cross is stepping in to help people impacted by this one.
New tonight at 6, Kennewick police nabbed a wanted Ellensburg man after a suspected drive-by shooting. Now, that shooting happened on July 4th. Authorities say a 32-year-old man from Ellensburg got into an argument with another man at the gas station on the 600 block of West University Way. Police say when one man drove away, the Ellensburg man opened fire and shot at least 3 times towards the other. Today, the suspected shooter was found by Kennewick police, arrested on suspicion of unlawful possession, assault, and drive-by shooting. Authorities say they believe this case is gang-related.
The Benton County Sheriff's Office teamed up with the Richland and Kennewick Police Departments, as well as the Tri-City Regional SWAT team, to arrest a man wanted out of Klickitat County. Authorities say they found the wanted man's vehicle parked at a local motel, and with the help of a drone and the ProAct team, they arrested the man as he tried to leave his hotel room. The man was wanted for assault and a drive-by shooting, along with other charges. Authorities also arrested a second man who escaped community custody. They say he also had a gun. The men were taken to the Benton County Jail as authorities are still investigating.
And we are learning new details in the arrest of a former Kennewick School District security guard. Angelico Calder is accused of kidnapping a teenager and taking her to Oregon. Now, according to court documents, the teen's family was concerned about the girl's relationship with Calder and took their concerns to the school district. At one point, the teen reportedly told her mother Calder was planning on getting guardianship of her and they were moving to South Dakota. Investigators say Calder also gave the teen what is commonly known as a burner phone. Now, court documents say Calder also took the teen on spring break without telling her family. When questioned about where the teen might be, investigators say Calder lied and said he hadn't been in contact with her for several months. Authorities say they found surveillance video that shows he drove the teen to Oregon. And when confronted with this information, investigators say Calder admitted he had taken her. To hear more details on this case, go to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
The Benton County Prosecutor's Office has identified one of its own as a person who died in a crash last night on the roads. Benton County Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Bradley Bartlett, his wife Alexandra, and 2 of their children, ages 9 and 3 weeks old, all died. The Bartlett's 3rd child, a boy, survived and was taken to a hospital in Seattle. The driver of the other vehicle was also hurt and taken to the hospital. The crash happened just after 6 p.m. at the intersection of East Sellards Road and South Travis Road. Details behind the crash have not yet been released. We will continue to keep you updated, though, as new information comes in.
In Western Washington, a shooting at a busy mall in the Seattle area left a 13-year-old girl dead and a 16-year-old boy is now in custody. Jim Nelson talked with investigators.
I grew up in this area. I went to this mall. I still frequent it. And so to have this kind of violence, senseless violence occur is upsetting.
How could it not be upsetting? Jada Woods Johnson was shot to death just after 6 o'clock in the food court area of Alderwood Mall. Investigators say a group of older teens got into some sort of altercation. The victim wasn't with either of the groups, completely innocent. Deputy Chief Patrick Fagan at times visibly emotional when talking to reporters.
It's upsetting on a number of different levels. To have a totally innocent teenager hit is very upsetting. to have other teenagers engaged in this behavior on the eve of a national holiday, also upsetting.
Police say the suspect got away in the chaos.
That was Jim Nelson reporting. Now, investigators say the teen suspect was brought into a police station by his mother and turned himself in. The Everett Herald reports he later posted a $500,000 bond.
Well, the big story for the next several days, it's gonna be the heat.
Yeah, the National Weather Service is using terms like historic to describe the heat wave coming our way. Stacey Lee has the details you need to know next on Apple Valley News Now.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
It's the big 4th of July sale this week at Walker's.
With big discounts on all your favorite name brand furniture items, or pay for it over time with no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
It's still the best time to save as the 4th of July sale continues at More Furniture. Get incredible values for every room in your home, all on sale. The looks you love are in stock and ready for delivery, just in time for summer entertaining. Visit your local showroom or browse all 4th of July sale products online at morefurniture.com. Only at More Furniture, where everyone buys furniture for less.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download our app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go. U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow, still have 5G here too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Try out our nationwide 5G coverage free for 30 days. Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app today.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month than cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect Purple. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back to the news at 6. Tonight, the EPA and the Department of Justice are suing 3 lower Yakima Valley dairies they claim have failed to control the amount of nitrate leaching into the groundwater.
And Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell has a breakdown of the claims in that lawsuit and what you should do if you live near those dairies.
According to a federal lawsuit filed on June 26 against Bosma, DeRuyter, and Cow Palace, the 3 dairies together have more than 30,000 animals.
Dairies generate large quantities of liquid and solid animal waste, which contain nitrogen that can turn into nitrate in the soil. So dairies typically spread the manure over cropland, and that can be a safe process except for when it's not done properly.
If it's not managed properly, the nitrate migrates into groundwater, contaminating nearby wells.
That high level of nitrate in drinking water then can cause very serious conditions, especially for infants and at-risk individuals. And this can actually impact humans and livestock with the way that our bodies take in oxygen and impact the circulatory system.
In 2013, the dairies came to an agreement with the EPA to take measures to reduce nitrate contamination. The lawsuit claims they never did what they were supposed to, and now a new motion by plaintiffs asks the court to order those dairies to test wells within 3.5 miles south and southwest of their facilities, and provide safe drinking water for residents whose wells test above the EPA standards for nitrate at 10 milligrams per liter.
So this action is taken to expedite the efforts to have our water be safer, and out of real concern of everything that we're hearing from the lower Yakima Valley residents who are really concerned about the health of their families, the safety of their water.
But in the meantime, if you live in that area, there is help available.
This funding that EPA provided to the Department of Health and Yakima County has launched a Safe Drinking Water initiative to offer free well testing and free drinking water for homes whose wells exceed the safety standard for nitrate.
You can learn more by calling the EPA hotline at 509-204-1941 or 888-508-6344. In the lower Yakima Valley, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
You can find all of that information, plus links to more about nitrates and local resources on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Well, making it national headlines tonight, a train that derailed in North Dakota has been burning most of today. The train was carrying chemicals considered hazardous material, including a type of ammonia commonly used in fertilizer, sulfur, and methanol. Officials say the wind is carrying smoke away from the nearest town, which is home to about only 20 people. So right now there are no plans to order evacuations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's break it down. We've got a lot to go over tonight. We're taking a look out Thompson Hill on our Health First Tower Camp here in Kennewick. Very dry out there. I'm glad to see that didn't catch on fire last night. 99 degrees right now in the Columbia Basin, 10-mile-an-hour winds. So it feels like temperature 95. Get in the shade, it'll cool you down. Humidity 16%. We're going to be talking a lot about that because we have low humidity headed our way with these red flag warnings in place. Hot and dry, breezy afternoon winds. Therefore, fire danger is very, very high. We're going to see that in place till 9 o'clock, and then we're going to see some more red flag warnings for the Blue Mountains over the weekend. Let's talk about the smoke that we've been seeing, especially in the Yakima area. Fires burning there in that valley, holding the smoke down. But we've got a huge fire up by Lake Chelan, and that's producing a lot more smoke that will and could impact our area over the next couple of days. So we've been keeping a close eye on the Pioneer Fire near Chelan. Currently 4,800 plus acres and only 14% contained. So burning a lot of pine tree and lots of fuel. It's been impacting the air quality. You'll see way up top towards that area orange there and unhealthy. We've been in moderate all day. It's looking better in Yakima as those winds are starting to pick up and move some of that smoke out of the region. Excessive heat warning in place. This is in place through Thursday. May even get extended beyond that because we're looking at temperatures of 100 degrees or above. Those overnight lows are only going to cool down briefly and then it starts to heat right back up. So stay indoors and stay hydrated over the next couple of days. Some other advice is to check on your most vulnerable neighbors, children, elderly. Make sure everybody has enough water and is staying cool. Do your outdoor activities early or late in the day and try to stay in that AC as much as possible. Tonight's going to have some comfortable temperatures. Once we cool down, we'll be in the 60s all through the region. You can open those windows a little bit and cool down the house that way. 62 Tri-City, 64 Yakima, 62 Hermiston. Tomorrow, different story. Let's take a look at our graph here. You see those overnight lows only getting down into the low 60s, but not for very long. We warm right up. By 10 o'clock, we'll be seeing temperatures in the mid 80s in the Columbia Basin. upper 80s at 10 a.m. in Yakima tomorrow. It's just going to be a scorcher there. In Hermiston, we'll be at 85 degrees by 10 a.m., 90 before noon. And in Walla Walla, it's going to be nice and hot there as well. A little bit under the triple-digit zone tomorrow, but that will change on Saturday. But you're still up to 81 degrees by 9 o'clock in the morning. Here's your planning forecast for tomorrow. Mid and upper 70s there in the early hours, hitting the 90s by noon, and then those triple digits for most of us will be in the afternoon. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Here's where things get really dangerous. Look at all the days of triple digits in a row, and then look at those highs on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tri-Cities at 111. Overnight lows 72 in Yakima. So once again, not a lot of relief overnight to cool down the area. Take a look at the temperatures for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Also going to hit 111 on Tuesday with overnight lows in the 70s. So not a lot of cooling, dangerous heat for the next several days. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Up next here on your news at 6 o'clock, as we are talking about potential record travel, new numbers show people aren't happy with airlines. Details when we come back.
If you would like to improve your sleep for less, then right now is the perfect time to visit Walker's Furniture for their 4th of July savings event, where you can get no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years this week at Walker's.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
When it comes to your health, timing is everything. Health First Urgent Care is your reliable healthcare solution, locally owned and operated, providing care to our community. With locations in Pasco and Richland, we're open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. No need to wait in long lines or rush to the ER for minor concerns. At Health First Urgent Care, we've got you covered with on-site x-rays and short wait times. Your health is our priority. Walk-ins are welcome. You can get the care you need when you need it. Health First Urgent Care, because your well-being comes first.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance some new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Criminal illegals flooding our southern border and fentanyl flooding our streets. But Dan Newhouse has a plan to fight back. Stop illegal immigration, secure the border, and seize illegal fentanyl.
We need to keep pushing hard, working hard to stop the illegal flow of people and the illegal flow of drugs.
Call Congressman Newhouse and tell him to keep fighting to stop the illegal flow of people and drugs at the southern border.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
It's the big 4th of July sale this week at Walker's.
With big discounts on all your favorite name brand furniture items, or pay for it over time with no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
Welcome back. New tonight, the Tri-Cities Airport will be getting nearly $6 million from the FAA for pavement improvements. The airport says the grant will fund reconstruction of pavement, some of which they say has been around since World War II. Officials say the improvements will help keep the airport safe and efficient. Now, nationwide, the TSA has been predicting that this 4th of July travel period will set new records, with one of the busiest days expected on Sunday as people head back home after their holiday trips. We'll have to see if things go smoothly over the weekend. But a new report from the Department of Transportation says there were so many complaints from air travelers last year that it took until just now, more than halfway through 2024, to sort through them all. Fewer flights were canceled last year, but delays were up. The DOT got almost 97,000 complaints about air travel in general last year, compared to about 86,000 the year before. And if you're wondering about those delays, about 1 in 5 flights have been delayed so far this year. Now checking in on our air quality, take a look. airnow.gov shows smoke from Yakima and Wenatchee area making its way down towards the Tri-Cities. A lot of this is coming from the Thorpe Road fire in the Moxie area. You can track the latest updates about that fire and the evacuations that it has required on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. We're going to take another look at that coming up at 6:30.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month than cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
If you would like to improve your sleep for less, then right now is the perfect time to visit Walker's Furniture for their 4th of July savings event, where you can get no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years. This week at Walker's.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
Hi, meet Apple Valley News Now's Chief Meteorologist, Josh Culbreth.
Thanks, Stacy. It's great to be here.
Josh knows the Northwest and Northwest weather.
That's right. I worked in Medford over the past 3 years, and now I'm very happy to be forecasting here on Good Morning Northwest. I'll help you and your family get out the door and prepare for what's next.
Stacey Lee evenings, Josh Culbreth mornings. We're Apple Valley News Now. First alert weather, always on your side.
All right, we're headed towards the weekend, almost there. A lot of people will be continuing the Independence Day celebrations.
And we caught up with Kennewick Police to talk about fireworks after the 4th.
Yeah, we hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. It's the 5th of July now, and we'd like everybody to know that fireworks end at 11 o'clock tonight. So nobody should be shooting fireworks off after that. Fireworks can create a lot of devastation, both at residential properties and through our wildland. So it's important that everybody uses only legal fireworks and they do it in a safe manner.
If you are shooting off fireworks, be sure to douse them with water afterward so they do not accidentally start a fire later.
And of course, fire is a really big concern right now. Things are drying out. It is the heat of summer.
And those temperatures are just going to go up. We're talking days of triple-digit highs. Dangerous heat. It's all coming up at 6:30.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing to track a wildfire near Moxie, which has prompted level 3 go now evacuation notices. This is being called the Thorpe Road Fire. It started late last night and has already burned more than 2,000 acres. Fire resources from the Department of Natural Resources and the Bureau of Land Management have been approved to try to get this one under control. The American Red Cross, meanwhile, has opened an evacuation center in cooperation with Yakima Valley Emergency Management and the Union Gap School District. The center is located at the Union Gap School. That's over on the 3200 block of South 4th Street in Union Gap. We have an article on our website with hourly updates about this specific fire.
And take a look at this one. A fast-moving fire near Wenatchee prompted evacuation notices earlier today. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office says those evacuations have now been downgraded to level 1, be ready. But you can see how close that fire got to some of the homes there. The Department of Natural Resources said the fire quickly grew to about 250 acres. They said it was about 30% contained as of this afternoon.
And we are checking in on that breaking news that we showed you at the top of our 6 p.m. newscast. Fire officials now say nobody was hurt, but a house was destroyed by the flames.
Yeah, so that fire broke out just before 5 o'clock tonight in the 500 block of Smith Avenue. Fire crews from Richland, Pasco, and Kennewick responded to the scene. Nobody was home at the time of the fire. Firefighters say when they got there, the backyard and the back of the home were both engulfed in flames and smoke. Utility workers did shut off the power because of some heat damage to power lines. It was turned back on a short time later, and the cause there is under investigation tonight. But obviously all of these fires are contributing to the smoke in the air.
Yeah, but Stacy, you were telling us the big one is outside our area.
Yeah, there's a really large fire burning right now up towards Lake Chelan, and that is starting to bring some of that smoke down from that fire. It's over 4,000 acres and only 16% contained. So that's a lot going on. We have our red flag warnings for the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. We have an excessive heat warning in our area. Tonight, though, it should be pretty pleasant, mostly clear skies out there. Some breezy winds picking up in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, also making concerns for fire tonight as well. 99 degrees on our Health First Sky Cam here. Look it up at Thompson Hill. Winds have picked up a little bit, 10 miles per hour, making our feels like temp of 95 degrees. If you want to head out to the river tomorrow, perfect day to do it. It's going to be a hot one. You're going to want to wear lots of sunscreen. UV index is up there. The river is roughly 64-ish degrees around the area, a little bit warmer if you head up on the Snake. That excessive heat warning will be all the way through Thursday. Triple-digit temperatures, little relief with warm temperatures overnight. So clear and warm tonight. Breezy winds, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley tonight. Of course, our fire danger remains very high and elevated. And that dangerous heat wave, well, it's just getting started. I'll get to all the details in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. And as you've been telling us, a dangerous heat wave is going to impact us this week. Those temperatures could hit 110 degrees in the Tri-Cities by Tuesday and Wednesday.
So now we turn to Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth and Good Morning Northwest's Riley Fitzgerald for team coverage on the effects of this dangerous heat wave.
Well, this forecast is going to be very dangerous over the next week, and for a couple different reasons. Number one, the fire aspect of it. Of course, you're seeing some of the results of that, some scorched earth. This is from the Broadmoor fire, and that happened in Pasco back on June 21st. And fires like this can be driven by the heat, and it's the heat that's actually way more deadly than any fire can be. So let's go ahead and show you some of the stats to back that up. According to NOAA, over the past 30 years, if you average out yearly weather deaths heat beats everything else by a 2-to-1 margin. So we're talking very dangerous stuff here. We need everyone to be on their P's and Q's when it comes to heat safety. So yes, now that we've established that heat is easily the most deadly weather phenomenon, I still don't want to avoid the fire aspect of the situation, because it will be very dangerous. Sometimes it can be deadly, and someone who's been looking into the fire aspect of this forecast very closely is our own Riley Fitzgerald. Riley, what can you tell us?
Yes. So I talked with a supervisor with the Benton PUD about how this extreme heat wave also could impact our houses through this fire danger.
If it's under a line, if a fire's around a pole or something like that, and there could possibly be an outage if a fire were to burn down a pole and things, that sort of thing. That would be the main concern with a fire, would be to take out some sort of distribution line or something like that.
And it's not just fires that will affect our ability to stay cool in these extreme temperatures. It's also how we're using our energy. So with these extreme temperatures reaching more than 100 degrees, you may want to crank the temperatures down inside. When it comes to this heat, air conditioning can be working overtime to keep us cool. I talked with Robert Frost, the supervisor for energy efficiency at Benton PUD, about what to do to make sure not to overwork your systems in the extreme heat.
So as far as energy savings, kind of the best place to start is closing your blinds in your house, making sure that sun's not radiating inside and heating up your home. So keeping the blinds closed when it's the hot days, and then in the evening hours, if the temperature is cooler than your thermostat settings, opening those windows back up and getting some air in the house to cool it off, kind of per se free air conditioning at that point if the set point's higher than the temperature outside.
Frost also says they recommend setting your thermostat at 75 to 78 degrees in the summer for cooling if possible. Frost also says they know people will be running their air conditionings quite a bit during this heat wave, and contractors will likely be working some overtime as the heat continues. He advises to have a place ready to go in case your AC does go out, and also to check on vulnerable populations. Reporting for Apple Valley News Now with Josh Colbreth, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Well, we talked about the record-breaking heat wave that hit the Midwest and the East Coast earlier this summer. Now those temperatures, as you've heard, are moving into the West Coast region. At least 2 people have already died this week because of the heat. One of them was just 10 years old, hiking with family members in Arizona. The other was a 69-year-old man in San Jose, California. The city says the man was homeless, with the mayor calling his death preventable. An advocate for the homeless in San Jose says she is taking extra steps to prepare as the heat gets worse.
I've got water here and I'm freezing the Otter Pops. They're not frozen yet. They're working on it for tomorrow. What we really need to do is keep a cooler in your car right now with with ice water. And if you see somebody out there, give it to them. Give them 2 or 3 at a time. We're literally trying to keep people alive.
Now, the city of San Jose says cooling centers are open during the heat of the day. They've been working to expand the amount of shelter space available, as well as offering safe parking sites for people living in vehicles. Now, making health headlines tonight, more and more people, even teens in some cases, are being prescribed weight loss drugs. And there is concern that those patients may be losing more than unwanted fat.
So the drugs work by reducing your appetite, but eating less could mean that you lose muscle too. ABC's Becky Worley has a look at how people are trying to find a balance.
I've struggled with my weight basically all of my adult life. And I've lost and gained many times over. Pretty sure I've tried every diet there is.
46-year-old Tiffany from Boise, Idaho says she started taking compounded semaglutide nearly 5 months ago. While not a new FDA concern, some doctors, like Tiffany's, have told their patients to be mindful of losing muscle mass.
Her goal is to make sure that it's body fat that's being lost and not just lean body mass.
Lean body mass is a term that includes bones, organs, water, and muscle mass. Multiple studies of traditional weight loss methods like diet and exercise show 20 to 30% of total weight loss is typically lean mass. But in a study of people that took semaglutides for 15 months, the loss of lean mass accounted for up to 40% of total weight loss.
We know that it can be substantial because so much weight is lost. And so it's important to protect against the loss of muscle.
Novo Nordisk, the maker of Ozempic and Wegovy, points to the fact that people who use these drugs still lose more fat than muscle. And they tell ABC News its studies look at lean body mass and not specifically muscle mass. They add they work closely with the FDA to continuously monitor the safety profile of their medicines because safety is a top priority. And Eli Lilly, the maker of Mounjaro and Zepbound, tells us a reduction in lean mass was reported at a similar rate as what is seen in lifestyle-based treatments for obesity. Now, to protect against muscle loss, Tiffany exercised with weightlifting and she ate more lean protein because studies have shown those two actions help preserve muscle. Tiffany also got body mass scans that showed she was losing fat and gaining muscle even on weeks when the scale didn't show any weight loss. That's because lean muscle and fat have such different densities. This is a representation of 5 pounds of lean muscle and this 5 pounds of fat. You can see there's a big difference. Companies like BodySpec that provide these body composition scans are trying to bring the price down and make the technology more available with mobile vans and retail locations like this one I try in San Francisco.
The machine will generate a report giving you your body fat percentage, your lean tissue quantity, your bone mineral content, an estimated resting metabolic rate, your visceral fat.
While body mass scans are not a standard of care for semaglutide regimens, some doctors recommend them, saying they can help make those who have access more aware about muscle loss and gain. Becky Worley, ABC News, Oakland, California.
Well, if you're looking to gain muscle, it might be a good time to get indoor exercise or plan to get up early because we are talking about that heat wave. Stacey Lee is tracking potentially dangerous temperatures next in your First Alert forecast.
And still ahead here at 6:30 tonight, President Biden will be sitting down with ABC's George Stephanopoulos for an exclusive interview that you can watch right here at 8 o'clock on Apple Valley News Now. Stay with us.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Hermiston, Road 68 in Pasco, and the new location on West Court Street. July 10th is a 7-10 sale from 8 to 10 p.m. at all 6 locations. This year is off the charts. Get 50% off glass, free goodie bags for the first 300 people through the door, free tacos from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. only at our Kennewick location. Don't miss the huge savings on the one-day July 10th 7-10 sale at all 6 locations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
This season, we've got 2 celebrity contestants in the hot seat working to win big money for charity. The most dramatic hour of 3 people sitting on stools in the history of American television.
Jimmy Kimmel hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Wednesday on ABC.
Need a new furry pal? It's Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now. Each Wednesday, we'll feature lovable pets from area shelters wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Okay guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines of unlimited data for just $90. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones!
Criminal illegals flooding our southern border and fentanyl flooding our streets. But Dan Newhouse has a plan to fight back. Stop illegal immigration, secure the border, and seize illegal fentanyl.
We need to keep pushing hard, working hard to stop the illegal flow of people and the illegal flow of drugs.
Call Congressman Newhouse and tell him to keep fighting to stop the illegal flow of people and drugs at the southern border.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
It's the big 4th of July sale this week at Walker's.
With big discounts on all your favorite name brand furniture items. Or pay for it over time with no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
Welcome back. Tonight we continue to track Beryl, the historic storm that is now downgraded from a hurricane and moving towards the Gulf Coast.
So it slammed Mexico yesterday, or earlier today, I should say, after devastating the Caribbean. Brian Abel has the very latest.
Hurricane Beryl bearing down on Mexico Friday morning, making landfall as a Category 2 near the popular tourist destination of Tulum. The storm surge potentially reaching up to 5 feet above high tide for the Yucatan Peninsula, with up to 6 inches of rainfall. Relief efforts underway, with officials saying half of Tulum's homes lost power during the storm.
En este momento, 58 refugios temporales activos con 2,193 personas refugiadas. Tenemos 4 personas que fueron rescatadas porque en su casa estaba inundada.
Beryl, the earliest storm on record to reach Category 5 in the Atlantic, cut a deadly path through the Caribbean, where cleanup has just begun.
It has really opened my eyes more, so you have to always be prepared because you never know what's going to happen. You have to always be prepared.
Beryl now on the move toward the Gulf of Mexico, where it's expected to strengthen again before its final landfall in northeastern Mexico or South Texas this weekend. The storm is likely to bring dangerous surf conditions and life-threatening rip currents to the entire Gulf Coast, from Florida to Texas, during a very busy holiday weekend.
We have to evacuate. All I have to do is just put all my stuff in this little black trailer here and haul it out of here, and we're just waiting.
In Washington, Brian Abel reporting.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Let's start by taking a look outside. We've got clear skies and not a cloud out there. 99 degrees, winds at 10. Our feels like temp 95. Look at the humidity level, really low. We could see humidity levels drop into single digits over the weekend. Our sunset at 8:50. We do have a red flag warning in place till 9 o'clock tonight for the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. The Cascade Mountains fire activity and level is extremely high due to the breezy afternoon winds, the hot and dry vegetation, and of course that low humidity. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Everybody wants to know about smoke. There was a lot of haze hanging around the air earlier this morning, I think from all of the fireworks and some of the fires burning in the Yakima Valley, and this bigger one burning up towards Lake Chelan area. That one's producing a lot more smoke because it's in a forested area. So those type of fires produce a lot more smoke. They're a lot harder to put out, and they typically last a lot longer in duration before they go out because of the forested area. So right now, 4,800 square acres and 14% contained. We'll have to keep an eye on that one for the next couple days because it could impact our air quality. Now, air quality is moderate, so it's okay. This evening, you might notice it. My husband asked me, is it pollen? I said, no, I think it's air quality, honey. And then the rest of the area looking good. But with those fires burning, the smoke will definitely impact our air quality over the next couple of days. Excessive heat warning, that's in place through Thursday. May get extended beyond that. We're going to have high temps of 100 or more going forward. You want to stay indoors and hydrate. And then overnight, those temperatures aren't going to go really, really low, so we don't get a much recovery over the next couple of days. So stay indoors. The best thing you can do is shut your curtains and your blinds and shades to keep the sun out. Drink lots of water. Check on your elderly neighbors and go out early or late to get your outdoor activities done. Tonight should be fairly pleasant, though. Good sleeping weather in the 50s and 60s. We'll be in the low 60s here in the foothills of the Blues, right into Tri-Cities. A little bit warmer in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley tonight, in the mid 60s there. Let's plan our day tomorrow. Look at these temperatures. We're going to be in those 60s, but only briefly, like from 4 in the morning till about 7, and then we already climb up to 72 degrees by 8 o'clock in the morning. You're in the 80s in the Tri-Cities by 10 a.m. So it's going to be a warm one and pretty quickly warm. Look at that, 87 by 10 a.m. in Yakima tomorrow. That is very, very warm, very, very quick. 85 degrees in Hermiston by 10 o'clock in the morning. Walla Walla is going to be a hot one as well. You'll hit 81 degrees by 9 a.m. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Very hot temperatures, as you can see. That's why we have alert days flagged for you for the next several days. Tuesday and Wednesday are going to probably be the hottest 2 days before a slight cool down. Tuesday, Wednesday in the Tri-Cities, we could see above 110. We're looking at 111 right now, and we could start breaking some records for most consecutive days over 100 in the month of July. We'll have to track that for you. Sweltering heat for Walla Walla, 109 on Tuesday, 108 on Wednesday, and in Hermiston, we're looking at that 111 mark on Tuesday as well. So very dangerous heat. Overnight lows are going to be staying warm, not a lot of relief, so try to keep the house cool during the day. Still to come, your viewer photo of the day. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, we're talking about some indoor activities around the region to keep the kids busy and maybe even learn something new. That's next.
Tyler Perry. He's not one to hold back on just about anything. And now this Monday morning, he's live on GMA.
Are you ready to go?
It's Tyler Perry live, Monday on Good Morning America.
It's still the best time to save as the 4th of July sale continues at More Furniture. Get incredible values for every room in your home, all on sale. The looks you love are in stock and ready for delivery, just in time for summer entertaining. Visit your local showroom or browse off 4th of July sale products online at morefurniture.com. Only at More Furniture, where everyone buys furniture for less.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our 4th of July celebration and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Tackle pet hair and tough stains with the Maytag Pet Pro washer and dryer, now just $7.99 each. Save $800 on the pair during our holiday sale. These Maytag machines feature specialized pet cycles and powerful cleaning technology, making them perfect for pet owners. We sell appliances. Only appliances.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
If you would like to improve your sleep for less, then right now is the perfect time to visit Walker's Furniture for their 4th of July savings event, where you can get no money down and no interest financing for up to 5 years. This week at Walker's.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra. Welcome back to the area's only live and local newscaster in the 6:30 half hour. You know, this month, the Reach Museum in Richland is celebrating its 10th anniversary. The museum is hosting a variety of activities for kids and adults, including free admission days for Tri-Cities residents. The first of the free days is coming up next Tuesday. A new 10th anniversary exhibit opens tomorrow. It features the groundbreaking grand opening and a glimpse at the Reach Museum's STEM Education Center, and that's a big expansion. The exhibit will be open until mid-October. Also coming up tomorrow, there will be a STEM workshop on wetlands and rivers. You can learn about aquatic creatures and water quality testing or create art inspired by the wetlands. That is tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'll have a final look at your forecast with Stacy right after this.
Allen Brecky Law Offices will act fast and work hard to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
It's still the best time to save as the 4th of July sale continues at More Furniture. Get incredible values for every room in your home, all on sale. The looks you love are in stock and ready for delivery, just in time for summer entertaining. Visit your local showroom or browse all 4th of July sale products online at morefurniture.com. Only at More Furniture, where everyone buys furniture for less.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bath Fitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bath Fitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
The pursuit of happiness starts with a good night's sleep.
It's your patriotic right to get fantastic savings on premium quality mattress sets.
We source from local manufacturers to get the finest quality and comfort at the lowest price.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like $3.99 for a queen-size Sealy plush mattress.
Or an adjustable bed for $9.99.
To celebrate, come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Statistics show most traffic accidents happen a short distance from home, so stay alert and buckle up for safety. But if you get injured, call Allen Brecky Law Offices. Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
Take off over a fun park. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back. We got some haze and some smoke out there, but it does give us beautiful pictures.
Right, and it's not a bad looking evening, but let's take a look at our weather photo. Check it out. There you go. Keith grabbed this one. Horn Rapids. I don't know, whenever I golfed there, I was like that, Keith, out in the weeds looking for my ball. So I'm guessing that's what was going on in this picture. But you can share your weather photo. The QR code will get you right to the appropriate page or applevalleyNewsNow.com. Let's take a look at tomorrow. Planning your day. Warm, warm, warm. Get those outdoor activities done early. Temperatures are going to be hot for the next several days. Here's the 7-day planner. Look at that. Lots of triple digits in a row. Not going to get much of a break. That's Tri-Cities and Yakima. Things aren't much better in Walla Walla or Hermiston.
Just gets hotter.
Everybody was complaining summer's not here. Well, now you have it, guys. Summer is here.
Now it's here.
Well, okay. Thanks, Stacey, and thank you so much for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
We'll see you at 11. Hoping your news is good.
Good night.